And welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm Garden Designs. Okay, this video I want to share with you guys. For the last couple of days I've decided to have a change on my town and my sanctuary. So every now and again on my game, I'll sort of revamp it a little bit and change something on my farm, just to, so I haven't got the same thing all the time, it just change it all up. So what I want to do is I'm going to take you down now onto my town, and first of all I'm going to show you the town that I had previous to the new one that I've got, just to show you a little bit of a difference as to what I've done. So we'll shoot on down now. Okay, now that was my previous town. So as you can see, I've got the buildings around the outside, and I've got a nice little garden feature there with a waterfall in the middle and some exotic flowers all around, and it does look very, very nice. The beach is the same, but that was my town, and I thought, I'm going to change it up. And obviously the sanctuary, that was my sanctuary, very, very nice sanctuary there, with the walls and everything to keep the animals in. They can walk all the way around. And I thought, right, what I'll do is I don't go into edit mode at all, only to save things that I've done, just in case I need to go back and look at something that needs changing. So just for you then to look, that was my old one. That was you just picture that now, what that looks like, and the sanctuary. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one active. Sorry, this one active, set as active. And this now is my new one that I've been 2 days on. Now this one is very, very advanced. There's a lot of thought, a lot of hard work gone into it, and I've really, really gone to every extreme to make sure that this town really does look the business. So without further ado, here we go. So this is the new Scatterbrook town. Now as you can see, I've got a river, a stream there running down from the hills, down through the woods, running down through under the gravel bridge, and then back out around the bottom, and then back into the woods, and then back down into the river itself. So there's a hell of a lot going on, and I basically focused on the town hall. So obviously when you walk up the main path and over the bridge, you come to the town hall, book in or whatever you got to do, and then you're free to walk around the town. So you've got some lovely paths leading to different sort of areas. That's pretty much the same, the guest house area. I've just extended it a little bit with the path down the side, and brought it in a little bit for the river. But little things like putting the gravel on the bridge, the dark stone just shows up the white walling, and it just gives it that little bit of character as you walk up, rather than having it all white stone all the way through. It just looks that little bit more better, and a little bit more character with the grey bridge. And then the sanctuary, I thought, wouldn't it be nice if you could actually make a path going over the river into the sanctuary. I've not seen this at all on any farm at all, so I thought I'll just give it a go and see how it turns out. So we're basically going from the guest house there, that path, going across like that. So it's going across into the sanctuary. Now it takes a little bit of doing to do it, but when you get it right, it really is effective. So it's lined up, and now you can walk across the bridge into the sanctuary. And this is my new sanctuary layout. So the top corner there is pretty much the same, just sort of beefed up a little bit. I put the monkey there with the flowers all around. I've done where the gazebo area is there, I've done a heart using the blood trees and the red trees there to give it a little bit of a heart shape at the back of the gazebo. So it's quite romantic there if you want to sit there and with your loved one. Not that you want to sit there with elephants and hippos running around you, I suppose, but it's something different. It's something that just catches the eye. The purple tree on the right hand side there, that's going to be where the zebras will go on there. And then the gorilla I'm going to incorporate into this area here. Put a little bit more woodland so it's got his own privacy as the gorilla. That there, I've just added that little feature just to the left hand side, just to beef it up a little bit of greenery. And those trees along the back there, it's quite nice with the creosote bushes there in between. So if you can remember what the other one looked like with all the wall all in between, I've done away with the wall in between now. Added the gold trees there, just to make it look pretty there as you go over. So again, like I say, from the guest house over the bridge and into the sanctuary. Nothing too big. It's all as you want it. All the animals can walk freely. Obviously they can't walk all the way over the path over the bridge because they'd fall in the water and end up drifting under this bridge. But I've tried to get the effect that it's just a constant, you can walk all the way through straight to the sanctuary. And when I do designs, I know I keep saying this, but I like to imagine that I'm there in person, walking around, and I get the feeling of what should be there, what I can imagine. So let's say that I'm stood on that bridge and I'm looking over onto the right. I can actually imagine stood looking over at the fountain and the water running under the bridge and watching the fish and just getting lost, just watching the water. And you could write a story, you know, I mean, you could just say, let's say for argument's sake, right, there's a family now, mum and dad, 2 children, just got off the train and they're walking now up to the town hall, have a look at what's going on around the town and everything. They come back out of there, they walk down to the guest house, check into the guest house, mum and dad like unpacking the suitcase and that, and the kids are just out there playing on the seesaw and the tramp, well, if the rabbit gets off, on the trampoline and that, playing the tent and run around the garden while mum and dad are unpacking. Now once they've done that, the kids will turn around, oh look, you know, we want something to eat, can we go and get a burger or a hot dog? So they go back up the path, over the bridge, down into here and get themselves a hot dog and sit down by the fountain and have their hot dogs. Mum and dad there taking a few photographs of the fountain and the flowers and the scenery. And then mum says to dad, you know what, we ought to take the kids up to the cinema. They'd love that. We can go and watch a film. So they take the children there up to the cinema. Look, there they go. into the cinema, watch a film for about an hour. And while they're in the cinema, Mum and Dad will go back over the bridge, up to here, into the spa. So there they are, they're in the spa. So the kids are in the cinema, Mum and Dad are in the spa. Eventually they all finish. The kids come out, waiting on the bridge. Out comes Mum and Dad down the path, meet on the bridge, and then they say, right kids, what are we going to do? Oh, we want to go to the beach. So off they go. They walk down there, they go down to the beach, they play on the sand and sit on the deck chairs in the sun. Mum and Dad walk along there, get a beer and a glass of wine and sit down there while the kids are on the beach with the music playing. Have a little swim, and by the end of the day they're all completely knackered, and they go back up there, back down to the guest house, and in they go, and that's the day over. And then the next day they get up, can we go and have a look at the animals? Yeah. So they go over into the sanctuary there, have a look at the animals. Even the elephant's going to greet them, no doubt, over the bridge. And they go back from there. And then Mum says, oh, I know what we'll do. We'll have a picnic. So she's in there in the guest house getting some sandwiches cut. And the kids are out on playing on the swings again. Right, we're going to go up into the woods and have a picnic. So off they go again, over the bridge, up the side by there. Walk up through the woods into the little park area there and sit by the river, by the brook. All sit down and have a picnic. All enjoying themselves. Kids throwing sticks into the brook. Eventually they finish that and they come back down. And they want to go back onto the beach. Oh God, go back onto the beach. So there they go again, back onto the beach, have a little play, have a little swim. And the last thing that they do then is they want to go into the gift shop to buy buy some gifts to remind them of the good time that they've had on the Scatterbrook town. So they go in there and buy a load of gifts. And then they go back down, follow the path down into the guest house, get a good night's sleep, get up in the morning. Kids are back out on the swings while Mum and Dad are packing, and back out onto the train and back home. Yeah. So it's just, you can actually make a story. You can imagine it in real life. You can imagine that actually happening because there's so much going on with the way that I've decorated it. So much there going on. So when you decorate, a good tip is to imagine that you're there. Imagine that you're what you would do, what you would imagine seeing there. I mean, how lovely does that look with that water running down through, coming down from the mountain there, all the way down through, under the bridge, and back out the other side, in amongst all the features. Beautiful colours. Really, really nice. And then, like I said, just that picture there, going up to the sanctuary, with the green and the gold trees. Really inviting. And then as you get into the sanctuary, you're faced with that. Really, really nice. So that's my redesign of my town and sanctuary. Let me know what you think in the comments. I do appreciate all your comments. They are lovely comments. It does mean a lot because I do work hard. Admittedly, I could say to you, some of these designs, copy them. It does take a little bit of working out where things go. But I'll leave that there just there for you to screenshot in case you wanted to just copy that little design there. With the blood trees there, you just turn them in so that you get that effect. And then the red trees at the back. Just gives it that lovely love heart at the back. This is, I mean, where do you start? I mean, I started in the top corner and worked my way down, but I think that's absolutely beautiful. You know, that's a really, really nice town. So again, you know, when you contrast it back, you know, we go there, set as active, and back into there. That's the old one. So still nice. Still nice. You can walk around that feature, but you just got that one feature to walk around. The guest house and that is the same. With that one there, I've got the water running from the actual brook, from the river itself. But I just thought, you know, I'll go one step further and make a bridge across that river. You know, that stayed exactly the same. But, you know, you're probably looking at that and thinking, God, I wouldn't even change that. That's beautiful. You know, it really is. But like I said, when you go back and you look at the new design, what a difference. You know, it's really, really, really eye-catching. And then the bridge across. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, share with all your friends. Any designs that you want to see me do, let me know down in the comments, and I'll do what I can to do those designs for you. Now, just to let you know, I can do advanced designs and I can do really, really, you know, low level designs. Doesn't matter what level you are. You know, don't message me and feel embarrassed that you're only level 25 or 26. Doesn't matter. I will do a design to accommodate your farm, providing you've got room to do it. Obviously, you need to cut the trees down, and just let me know what things you like on your farm, and I'll decorate around that for you and make sure that you've got your farm starts to look really, really nice. So that's about it from Scatterbrook Farm. Until the next video, like I said, hit the subscribe, hit the like button, leave your comments down below. Don't forget Phoebe's stream on a Tuesday night and a Sunday night for all her fun and games, all the tips and tricks. I'll put her link down in the comments for you to click on and go and have a look at her channel. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you like it. I really do like it. I think it's really, really nice, both the town and the sanctuary. So stay safe, everybody. Take care. Happy designing, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.